Hey, what's up guys? Got a new video for you guys. This video will be based on the Gantz franchise. Thought I'd share my experience with the franchise and try to get some more fans into the series. Gantz is a sci-fi horror action anime and was one of the first anime I got into where you would think kids and elders are always safe. Not this anime. No one is safe in this series. Without spoiling much, the story is about two teens who was thought to be dead but get a second chance in life. And to continue living, their condition is to play a game with missions. If you survive in a game, you still live. And if you die in the game, well, you're done. Each arc is identified by a mission. The first arc is the Green Onion mission. The second one was the Tanaka mission, which was a bunch of birds in robot suits. The robot suits looked like Mike Guy and Rock Lee from Naruto. The final canon arc was the Buddhist Temple mission, and oh my gosh, this was just a massacre. After this arc, the anime goes to filler. There's really nothing special about the last filler arc, but it just leaves you hanging with a horrible cliffhanger. There's more to this complete story, but I'll be spoiling if I go into details. In a nutshell, it's kind of like Sword Art Online, but with gore and nudity. Well, let's talk about how I got into the anime. I got into it in the mid 2000s. I think it was 2005 or 6. The anime is brought to you by Gonzo, the same folks who gave you awesome anime like Afro Samurai, Hellsing, Samurai 7, and so on. The English dub was by ADV. I had one problem with the original ADV DVDs. The original release had like 2 episodes for each disc, and it sucked if you was marathoning, because if you was comfortable and you were getting into the series, you had to get up and change the DVDs to continue the episodes. I originally had the box set with the slim cases, but later got the Perfect Score collection. By the way, the anime has 26 episodes, including the filler arc in the end. I also forgot to mention that the Perfect Score collection DVDs has more episodes on each disc, unlike the original ADV releases, where they had 2 episodes each disc. Funimation now acquires the rights to the anime, which probably might be the reason why the Perfect Score collection is rare. There's also a video game for the PS2. It's only available in the Japanese PlayStation 2. It's considered to be a third-person action shooter game with RPG elements. The game is mainly based on the arcs of the anime. However, there are some aliens from the manga as well. I don't have the physical game mainly because of 2 reasons. One is because I don't have a PS2 anymore, and 2 is because it's a Japanese region game. However, I have played it on an emulator. Speaking of the manga is on another level compared to its anime counterpart. You see, the anime only showed us a little tip of what the story is about and leave us with so many questions. But the manga is so deep in plot, it's not even funny how much stuff was left out in the anime. The manga has about 37 volumes, and it ended its serialization in 2013. The English translations are still being released in the States. However, the final volume will be released in November 2015. I also have some of the manga volumes, but never got far into collecting them. I have Gantz volume 1 through 20. I do plan on collecting the manga volumes sometime in the future, but not now. I guess because I was spoiled by reading the scans of the manga. Gantz also has 2 live action films, which is Gantz and Gantz the Perfect Answer. I enjoyed them. The first one was very true to the story. It was highly based on the first 3 missions. The second movie was kind of different, but still was entertaining and worth a watch for Gantz fans. One thing I love about Gantz is the reference to certain characters, Easter eggs to pop culture, and of course some anime manga reference as well. I'll give you some examples. One of the characters in the Buddhist Temple mission is based off Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. In the Tanaka mission, the alien resembles, in my opinion, Mike Guy from Naruto. However, I did some research that the Tanaka aliens actually are inspired from a folk singer named Senji Tanaka. There's a reference to a character that looks like Sadako, the girl from The Ring. We even have characters that look like famous actors. This story has it all. I will leave a link to a reference to every character that is based on something. Gantz, in my opinion, is definitely one of those animes I recommend for folks who want to see hardcore stories from start to end. Almost close to Berserk. Now that I think about it, the reason I know about Berserk is because of Gantz. I always heard comparisons that both animes give you a cliffhanger ending. With that all being said and done, I have to warn that this anime and manga isn't for the weak eyes. This story doesn't pull punches. The manga doesn't have a parental advisory sticker just to look pretty. No, no, no. Just by looking at the first pages, you already know what you're gonna get yourself into. Here's an example. Turn on the first page and okay, girl in a bikini, no big deal, no big deal. And now, let me skip a few pages and bang, tits. So yeah, that's my little thoughts on the franchise. If you guys read the manga or seen the anime, feel free to share your thoughts on it. If you guys haven't seen it or read it, I highly recommend it. These are my thoughts. Make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Peace.